Dang. The last 60 seconds always go so fast for me. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh my god, my room is so fucking hot. Woo! Alright, Pretzel, calm down. A little bit quieter, please. But not too quiet. That might be doable right there. Hola, amigas and amigos. Welcome to Frunk Stream, where we play video games and talk about shit, fold our laundry, because that's the responsible thing to do. I'm your host, Frunk. How did I get that name? It's definitely not the last name of an old college roommate spelled slightly differently. I'll tell you that. 100%. 100% true. As you can see, I'm feeling a little bit more businesslike today. I've got a collared shirt on with the collar folded inward for maximum business power. Yep, right there. My room is extra white right now, which is not very streamer-like. However, we just got done going for a long walk. We did our 100 push-ups and 100 squats, which isn't like a huge workout, but it's enough that, especially for an out-of-shape man like me, makes my legs burn, makes my chest burn. Now, one thing that I'm particularly proud of, whoop, almost lost an arrow that's no good. One thing that I'm particularly proud of with my push-ups, I got 43 in one go. When I think back in the day, even when I was in shape, I think I could do 60. Thanks for mentioning that here. Do you usually get Discord notifications? Because I'm thinking one of the things that I think might have happened is when I started I'm using a platform called Restream, which is what allows me to do Twitch and YouTube in one go. And I think that might have broke my Discord bot. And so there's sometimes where I'll see Discord notifications go out, but way, way, way after I start. And so, you know, might need to do some troubleshooting. Now, I don't know if I need to apologize for this, really. I'm going to turn down my own volume in my own ear. I can hear myself talk. But I'm going to do what streamers probably shouldn't do. And I'm just going to clear off my bed and fold this last load of laundry. Because I felt like once I started my timer, I couldn't not start. But I also got to make sure that I have somewhere to sleep tonight. So, welcome to, I don't know. I was going to say like Marie Kondo's tidying up, but I don't look like her. Why does my face look swollen? Did I have an energy drink today? I did. I had an energy drink around 2 o'clock, and I've always said that that makes me feel puffy. So that's what we're blaming. It's currently 74 degrees in my room with my AC on, which is way too hot. Here's a foam roller that I bought and never use. Does anybody... Some people are so good at like consistently stretching. Not one of them. Oh boy. Good golly, Miss Molly. Well, here, I don't know if you heard, but I did some body weight squats today. I did 100 of them. And those things, gosh, they make my legs burn so much, but it feels really, really good. And I feel like when I do any sort of compound movement where I've got a large muscle group that is just like screaming at me at the end of it, it's so, like, it just pumps me up, dude. Like, it makes me want to do so many things. I should be foam rolling. I'm not saying I disagree with you, but what I will say is that I've also said that several times. And yet. What have you been up to today? I've got a question for stream, but I'll let at least one other person get here before I ask it, because I think it's something that could generate some really fun answers depending on the imagination of the viewers. But I heard it today, and it's just a fun question. I think, I don't know. I want to see some creativity from folks like you, even thick folks like you. Just kidding. It's so hot, dude. It's like, it's frustratingly hot. Like, this thing's on full blast right now. And I'm hoping that it'll get down to 70 in my room. But it's just not looking good right now. Like, I just got out of the shower. My shower was all the way cold. Which, I mean, that's not like me bragging or anything. It's not getting very cold right now in my room. Which is just unfortunate. Are you the kind of person that makes random purchases? Because I kind of am. And I can't even remember where I got these, but these are Jif and Smucker's peanut butter and jelly socks. And they're maybe one of my more comfortable pairs of socks. Like, I feel like most novelty socks are exceptionally thin. And these ones aren't thick socks by any means, but they're thicker than thin, and they're really, really comfy. Maybe that says more about my total collection of socks than anything else. Got some mail that I need to take care of. Got to renew my truck tags. Gonna dox myself. I do drive a truck, so that really narrows it down. Catch me on the streets, fools. I ordered pistachios from Amazon. Great purchase, by the way. $6.99 for a 1-pound bag. By comparison, at Costco, a 3-pound bag costs, I think, $19.99. So we call that hashtag value. Mostly hashtag, some value. Oh, dude, I forgot you're a thrifter. Oh my shit, 99 smithing? You dog. Pretzel can come up just a smidge on volume, I think. Dude, 99. I feel like 99 anything is crazy. Alright. Oh shit! There's dirt on the ground now. I'm not frustrated. Nope, I'm happy. Happy Brando. I love dirt on the ground. Dirt on the ground is one of my favorite kinds of dirt. Yes, dirt on the ground. Hell yeah. You tell that tree you're sorry. What? That tree got in my way. It literally walked right in front of me. I can't believe that you're defending the tree right now. It came at me! Orca's got my back. Hello, Orca. How are you, my friend? Welcome to Frunky Condos Tidying Up. I don't know if that really has a ring to it, but I'm going for it anyway. Ooh! Orca. So you and I talked on another platform, something about shooting a bow. Did you do any experimenting with that today? I'm curious. Seriously, I can't believe it, dude. I'm a living, breathing person. That's like a... Alright, that maybe wasn't the best way to describe myself. Dude. Getting out of the house is... Doing anything right now is hard right now because it's so hot. It's just kind of rough. So, I was thinking more about your question. And I hope that you don't mind if I share a little bit. I'm gonna do an archery share. Okay? Because I shoot different style releases, so I think that this particular question is going to vary for both of us a little bit. And I mean, maybe not, but I thought it kind of would. Because when I'm at anchor, so let's see if I can recap the question as best I can. So I think I can do it. The question is, can I do it and not fire my bow? No, I don't need to. I can use this thing. Okay, so compound bows, which is the style of bow I shoot, and just as a reminder for everyone that's not current on their bow technology, a compound bow has these wheels that we call cams on either side. And those cams do a few different things. They create a mechanical advantage with, physics and stuff. They've got physics built into them, just as default from the factory. They come with physics. But one of the coolest things about them is that they have, or maybe just one of the notable things about them, is they have what's called a back wall, which means that at some point when you're drawing the bow back, there comes a point where you cannot draw it back any further. Okay? And so the difference is that for like more traditional styles of archery, like stick and string style, you don't have that back wall, and so in theory you could continue pulling back the bow as long as you wanted to, with certain limitations based on like your arrow length and the strength of the wood or whatever the material of the bow is made out of. So Orca's question today was, when you're drawing back, how much, or the gist of the question was, how much pressure should you be using against the back wall? Because there is what's called another concept with the style of bows. There's something that's called let off. So in order to draw back this bow, mine, and this, it's not the same with every bow, but for my bow, the maximum weight that you'll have to pull back, or the maximum amount of force that you'll have to in order to pull the bow back all the way, is 70 pounds. But when you get the bow all the way drawn back, there's something called a let off. And this particular bow, I believe, has an 85% let off. So if we, I am not a mathist, so if I had to do the math real quick, my holding weight might be around 10 or 11 pounds. And so his question was, when you get to the back wall and you've already overcome, whatever the maximum peak draw weight, how much pressure, how much force should you be pulling against the bow? Should you try to match whatever that holding weight is, the 10 or 11 pounds in my case, or should you pull harder than that? Does it make sense to pull harder than the 10 or 11 pounds that the bow is holding at? And for me, I feel that if I use a bit more force to pull back on the bow, I feel a lot more stable in my shot, and I feel a lot more confident that I'm going to be able to get a clean break on the shot. And the reason is that if I'm trying to hold, when I'm at full draw, if I'm trying to hold exactly, I'm getting so close to my mic, if I'm trying to hold like exactly 10 or 11 pounds or whatever that holding weight is, if I let up even just a little bit, that bow is going to want to take my hand with it, right? Because that force curve changes. I'm using vocabulary that I maybe only half understand. But that cam is going to turn over, and it's going to want to take your hand with it as it tries to fire an arrow. And so you're going to fall out of your shot. You're going to risk injury. And for me, it's just going to decrease your confidence when things like that happen. So one way that you might be able to combat that is when you're at full draw and holding and waiting for your shot to fire, or waiting to complete the execution of your shot, maybe adding another 20 to 30% over what your normal holding weight would be. So I haven't measured it, but I bought an archery scale after we had that short conversation, Orca, because I'm curious what I have a tendency to hold at. My guess is that for about 11-pound holding weight on my bow, I probably have a holding weight of around 15 pounds, 15 or 16 pounds. That's what I feel like I remember it last time I tested it. And that has worked really, really well with this bow and this cam. But I really think it's gonna depend on how you feel at full draw, how you actually execute your shot, etc. Because I just started shooting my thumb trigger, and I've changed the way that I shoot it. And so what I'm doing at full draw is when I get here, gosh, it's so close to my mouth, I'm sorry. But I could retract it, that's right. Actually a lot, not in my face. When I'm at full draw, come in, lock my hand, back position, facing my pressure back, like all behind me, trying to get my elbow to touch the wall. Pressure, more pressure, more pressure until. Oh, sorry. Dang it. That was such a good explanation. It was perfect. So what I was saying is that it might be different depending on the type of release that you shoot, or what feels most comfortable. People, even for a handheld release like this one, because people shoot them a different way, they might have more consistent holding weight, or maybe. So what I'm doing, what I was just explaining, is what I'm doing right now, because I'm sort of new again to this style of release, is when I come to anchor, I'm at full draw, and then I lock my hand position, and then I slowly increase my pressure on my draw hand, trying to not move or compromise the positioning of my hand. So I'm pulling harder and 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 harder until the shot breaks. So, and that's how I typically try to execute a shot with an index trigger as well, like you're using. So, that is my 3 cents, sir. So I hope that helped and gave you at least something to experiment with. I haven't mentioned really what I'm doing on stream today. I am determined to fold this laundry, which will only take hopefully about 10 minutes if I actually do it fast. Or actually, it should take a lot less. But I told one of my, I think the only one that's actually clipped something, and I've got to figure out how to actually do that. Because I think it's easy, but I've just never done it. But I told Law that I would help him do a quest on RuneScape, which also helps me because it requires 2 people. And I think I actually have all the materials that I need to get it done. I think I bought those in advance. Or if I didn't, maybe I just thought about doing it. One of the two. The question was basically in conjunction with this video I posted lately. Okay, this is, Orca, I can't remember what YouTube channel. Oh, I guess you linked it. I was gonna say, do you mind if I play this on stream? I guess you linked it in chat, so it's probably fine. So let's just watch these for shits and giggles. Okay. So I'm gonna turn down my pretzel audio. And we're gonna clicky this linky. Okay. Nice, dude. This is cool videos. Look how sexy I am here on the left. I look tan and beautiful. Okay, so this is actually going to be really cool. There are 4 people in that 2-second clip, and you can notice we tell that 2 of them have no back tension in there. So, yeah. Hopefully this individual does not join because I'm about to come down on his shot a little bit. He's a friend of mine, so even if I did, it's probably fine. So this first shooter, I watched him shoot a lot. He does what's called punching. And what that means is that he's not using a consistent, or what it's indicative of. It's not to say that he doesn't at all, but what it's indicative of that he's not using consistent tension coming back on the bow. He's not engaging the biggest muscles that he has to pull with in order to execute his shot. He is using his thumb pressure to push down on the trigger in order to execute, which many would say, let's say not even most, but many would say could have a negative impact on your shot and encourage you to get something maybe called target panic, which just kind of it is what it kind of maybe sounds like when you're settling into a shot, when you're taking aim and trying to execute a clean break, that you might sort of, how else do you explain it, Orca? You kind of psych yourself out before that shot is taken. And it can be really paralyzing for a lot of shooters. And so how do you recognize when somebody's punching? Well, they typically don't have a whole lot of follow through in their shot. And I'm not perfect either. And so I'm not sure if I'm featured on this, but there's some times where I have to sort of almost exaggerate my follow through because it's a constant challenge for me to continue to train my brain in order to execute my shot in the proper way. But let's go ahead and take a look here. They're unsure if their shot is good, and it gets people thinking instead of exercising a proper shot. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so here we go. First archer comes up. It's probably going to be really quick. Okay, that was actually perfect. Oh my god, perfect demonstration of punch. And with this particular archer who's next, you're going to see a very distinct difference. Oh, I don't even need to go 5 seconds back, right? So here we go. I'm going to slow this down. This is awesome, Jin, actually. Or Orca. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I'm making myself tiny. Sorry, man. I'm so sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. So did I slow this down? I did not yet. Slow down. Okay, we're gonna do half speed. Now what I want you to watch is his back arm. So this hand back here, watch to see, does he follow through with the shot, Or does it stay pretty much on his face as he executes the shot? Is that really going half speed? Fudge. Yeah, it is. Boom. Stays right next to his ear. Okay? Now, this next shooter has been shooting for a... Oh, fudge. Oh, man. Dang it, dang it, dang it. All right. How do you do this, Jid? How do you do this, Orca? Okay. Main screen. Okay. Boom. Okay, so look at where his hand is. It has not left the side of his face. Okay, so the next archer that's going to feature here has been shooting for quite a bit longer, and is a very, even at a young age, a very accomplished target shooter. And so let's see how her shot maybe looks a little bit different. Okay. So pretty slow motion on her follow through, honestly. But a distinct difference. So we see this is the ending position of the first archer versus hand is behind the head, back shoulder is down, elbows coming back and then down. Very obvious follow through on her shot. Who's next? Look at this laughing buffoon. Okay. So we have this shooter. Good follow through. Let's look at this shooter. No idea what this guy's gonna do. Maybe a little bit exaggerated. Let's come back and look at that. I have been liking the way that my shot looks like right now. In my current opinion of my shot is that I can maybe lengthen my draw a little bit. Like my rear shoulder looks a little bit high, and I think my elbow. If you saw a view behind me, I think you would see that my elbow's a little bit far forward in front of my face when I probably want it kind of facing directly away from me in the back. So the idea is that I want to kind of have like a straight line, like almost like parallel with the arrow with my rear elbow and my bow hand. And so I think I'm a little bit forward on my bow elbow, and I think it's because my draw length's just a smidge short on this bow. But good execution, good follow through. Now, some people were saying that this guy was punching. I thought he had a better shot than the first archer. Maybe a little bit of a pudge, but he's got at least a smidgen of a follow through. Ah, dang it. Okay. Okay, this sexy beast one more time. Bruh. There's mine. So people were saying this guy was punching as well. But if he is, it's certainly not as much as the first archer. And you're going to see here that he's going to have a little bit of a follow through. Comes back. It's definitely caught. And this looks a lot like the first archer, interestingly, or the first girl archer that we saw. But you can see the difference. So look how quickly this archer's hand moves back. Okay, kind of slow, kind of jerky in a way. Now compare that to this archer, and notice is this one going to be the female that's next? Yeah, he's almost surprised. This next archer, let's look at the smoothness one more time. I actually think the female has a smoother shot break than this guy. So me, this guy, I think he's got a good shot. Hers is a little bit forced, but she's using a different style trigger. It's certainly not bad. It's a great shot. God, that's a lot of fun to watch, dude. You need to do more of these, Orca. The female versus this guy. Oh no. I'm really trying hard not to use names. Unless it's orcas, apparently. Please do, man. You made me want to get one, honestly. It was so much fun to have you do that, and then to be able to review footage like that. How cool is that, man? So cool. All right, speedfold. Oh, there's dirt all over the frickin' floor. Not all over, but a considerable amount of dirt on the floor. Um. So yeah. Gosh, that tournament was fun. My room is cooling down. It's already down to 73. I love it. Orca, did you do anything fun over the last couple days since I last saw you? I said Orca, right? I think I said Orca. I'm like 20% that I said sure that I said Orca. Yeah, here. Sometimes talking, especially when you're looking at people that you know and maintaining anonymity, dude, that's rough. At least the people here that are here right now are like my friends, and so it's maybe not as big of a deal, but you know, when I blow up and I've got like, you know, like 30,000 viewers per stream, it'll be, you know, a little bit different. You know, you'll want to be a little bit more careful. So, Orca, I've got to talk to you sometime too, because I gotta start talking to my friends about uh, the podcast that I want to start. I originally wanted it to like be associated with our state archery association, um, but I don't think that's the way to go anymore. I think it just needs to be 100% private, um, and I in order for me to get self-confidence enough to launch it, I just need to talk to a few people that would maybe be able to comment on things that they find interesting within the community, what they think new archers might find interesting about the community. Like there's things that I want to do for sure. Like I want to make sure that I give an easily digestible platform for people to learn about upcoming events and things that they should mark on their calendar. Um, but I also want to be able to help uh, grow by talking about where you can learn to shoot. Maybe doing shot breakdowns or skill breakdowns. Maybe not too dissimilar to what I just talked about, you know? And then, like we've talked about before, maybe like do location tours to different shops, different places that you can shoot, what sort of features might be featured at each location, and that sort of thing. I think it's like, and then I think the other part of it like would be to be able to do like archer profiles, um, and give people an opportunity to talk about why they do what they do, why they're interested in archery. Secretly heading out of state in a few weeks. Ooh, that's fun. Is that just a vacation? Okay, grabbing some hangers. Hey, here is our friend Law online. I don't know if you're online, actually. Um, but if you are on that silly little game, let me know if that silly little guy is on that silly little game. Because I think he's on Eastern time. But he mentioned in Discord when he thought he would be online. Oh, I don't think I've actually mentioned the other things that I wanted to do today. So in addition to running that little quest, I feel like I feel like I might climax on stream today. And by that I mean get to a really exciting part of The Last of Us if I play that game. So if you want to watch me climax on stream, stay tuned. It's gonna be nuts. I'm so funny, gosh. And I never thought that I'd show so many pairs of my underwear on stream, but here I am. God. I'm such a thought. Twitch thought. The Twitch thoughtery of Frunk stream. My late night seduction stream. Suckduction. Oh, shoot. Yeah. No, I'm gonna wear my cute underwear. For sure. Gosh. This make me feel so sexy. Oh yeah, 100%. Wow. Look at you. You built that. Alright. Last few hangers. Last pair of pants. Last pair of shorts. And I think we're golden. At least for now. Room's not in perfect order, but you know, it's fine. Off goes the light, closed goes the door. Hi guys. It is vacation, gone for most of September. Good for you, dude. I'm thrilled for you. I hope that you have a heckin' good time. Oh. Here. I'm in such a good mood, dude. I have to exercise every day. How do I not exercise every day? I feel so good. Work wasn't even fantastic, and I feel amazing. Dude, Rage, you missed some awesome stuff. The way that I fold underwear is so cool. I'll try to demonstrate it without a pair of underwear, but check this out. Yeah. Yeah. Careful. Careful. Boxers? Yes. Actually, so what I folded was a combination of boxers and boxer briefs. And compression shorts, but those really fall in the category of boxer briefs. Okay. Team laundry sucks. I will say, Fruck laundry. Listen, I don't like doing laundry. You mentioned that last time, Rage. I think that you mentioned that last time. The first stream that you were on, I think that you mentioned that. Which, first off, does blow my mind that you can go that long without doing it. Even if it's like, I have a decent amount of clothes, but I feel like that is such a long time to go. But I love clean sheets. I love being able to take a shower at the end of the day and crawl into bed into clean sheets. I feel like there's not a whole lot of feelings that are better. Okay, there's a lot of feelings that are better. There's a lot of feelings that are better. However, it's a really good feeling. So we'll say that. But also, okay, so I don't know how many men orgasms don't compare to clean sheets. Okay, but what about orgasms in clean sheets? Sometimes I just skip the sock and I'll just take like my pillowcase and just fill it. Fill it. So woke. Fuck off. um, what was I gonna say? Something important, I think. Something very important. I don't know. Maybe not that important. Yeah, I added. Okay, let me just tell you guys a little bit of a story about last time that I streamed. Let me tell you the story and how cool my viewers are. So I have this viewer, right? She comes in, she's like, I think I'm playing Call of Duty Warzone. And she's like, oh my god, Frank, you're so cool. You should play Valorant. I'm like, hey, yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Let me download the game. And so I download the game. And she's like, yeah, let's play a game. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, like, send me your name or whatever. And so she does. And she's like, oh, I'll be right back. And so, yeah, it's cool. I do like a death match, which is like the short little game. Did she come back? Nope. Never happened. But, but, thing is, I do have great friends. I do have great friends and great viewers too. And so who comes to my rescue? I'm surprised he's not here yet. The great Noose. The great Noose Muckles plays with me and almost carries me to victory. I'm pretty heavy, but almost carries me to victory. And can't be responsible for drunk me's decision. I was playing with friends. I get it. I get it. I get it. That game's fun though. I played as yeah, I'll blame we can blame Discord. We oh, fuck. Thought about me later and felt bad. I'll make an announcement. At everyone, I think, is the thing. Twitch.tv/Frank. Hey Orca, you stream. Oh, at here. My bad. Oh. At here. OSRS. Okay. Oh, room scapte. I did my best. Orca, have you ever used? I don't know if I asked you this. Oh my God, I don't know what that is, but I love it. Have you ever used something called Restream, or do you only stream to Twitch, or do you do cross-platform at all? Put a space after the blet in Nightbot Discord. Oh wait, what? I feel like you're going. Oh. Oh, you can't Twitch. Oh, you can't click that. I can click it in my Streamlabs. I never knew it wasn't clickable. Hey, Law. Then highlight to YouTube. That's a good idea. I got to figure out YouTube a little bit more. Um, where is my Nightbot settings? I don't even remember where I did that. All right. Well, now that Homeboy's here. nightbot.tv/dashboard or something. Let me log in real quick. Change this. Commands, I think. Default. What is it? What is it? Custom? No, timers. I think it's on timers. There we go. Ooh, good call. No space in between. Boom. Submit. Okay, that should be fixed now. Thanks for the shout out there, Rage. YouTubebomb.com. Ha, nerd. Dude, Noose, I was just talking about how awesome and sexy you are. Mostly sexy, but also awesome. Okay, Runelight. I think it's time to get this party started! I don't hate you. It's like, it's not that I hate you, it's just it's more of an anti-love. Oh my god, you're Latino as well? Fuck. I think I gotta close those blinds, dude. Oh, I was about to moon the window, but on the off chance that you could actually see my ass, I feel like that's probably bannable. On the off chance that you can see my ass. I mean, you'd be able to see it. It's pretty big. Oh my gosh, I got blackout curtains delivered today, but I don't have a curtain rod yet. That gets delivered, I think, Friday, and I can't fucking wait. Very excited, actually. No, my porn. Don't even know your sexy lover's ethnicity. You're pretty ethnically ambiguous, dude. I look at you and all I see is fucking hot. Send me $10,650 exactly in Bitcoin, or I'll send your secret folder to all your friends. I want people to have that folder, Orca. You know how long it's taken me to curate such an excellent variety of smut? It's taken some time, but like I'm telling you, there's not one bad file on that folder. I'm telling you. Those are real emails I get from my university email address spam. That's awesome. Hit me with that folder, bro. All right, Law. If we can get this quest done, we'll get that done. All right. Let me see if I can remember my login. I should be able to. What is that? Okay. Change my view. Life selector. Why is this not full screen? Is that something that I did? Or has it always been like that? I don't think it's always been like that. Did I do that on purpose? Who the fuck is I'm a bot 223 TTV? Is that legit just a bot? Do I fucking ban that guy? That makes me feel like it's not. Okay, that's not a bot. What the heck is going on? Oh, look at me. I'm so small. That's what she said. Oh. I can't. Well, welcome. I'm a bot. I don't know who you are, but I feel like you're playing some tricks. Okay. What do I do here? I want to make this full screen. Full screen? No. Is it in the... Let me get into the world. Oops. Options. Oh, here we go, yeah? Oh. Guide me, senpai. Orca's kind of a big dick Twitch streamer. I'm telling you, huge, huge. Huge dick. Hey, OSRS veterans. How do I get... I don't want my start menu on this thing. I know that there's a way to do it. Nice cock. Smegma Jesus. Wait, where did that go? Oh, there we go. Oh, it always capitalizes your first letter as well. Advanced options. I don't know how to do this. Game blows. Valorant's pretty fun, Orca. Alright. You guys are not hooking me up here. Oh wait, is this it? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. Here we go. Borderless? Maybe border? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. What I'm trying to do, so as you can see right now on stream, you can see the taskbar on the bottom. I don't like that. I want that bye-bye. I want it bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, how did you make that face? Ugh, I want it. I want that face, man. I kind of want a coffee, guys. And I know I've got plenty of energy, but coffee's so delicious. Can't you just window capture? Yes, I think I can do that. I think I can do that. I've got display capture on now. Let's do... window capture. Yep. There we go. And we will move it down below Thurgo and Plankton. So that way they can still hang out with us. Oh, and my camera. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not where that needs to be. That's where it needs to be. Do not coffee at 9:30. Alt 0164